we're finally live. Hello! Hello everyone, and how's it going? I hope it's going well for you. I am doing just alright. Except apparently my stream settings aren't, because it's not showing the drawing, is it? Okay, give it a moment. It'll be set up in just a little bit. I was messing around with some programming for something fun a little bit, and I think I've accidentally broken something, so... It'll be fixed soon. It's okay. It's all good. I think the ads are also going, so it's perfect timing. We'll just wait for the ads to finish, and then we can just get started. So it'll be great. Totally. Also, yo folks, how's it going? Grilled turtle. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I meant to be here late. Totally. Yo grilled turtle, yo Mesa, yo Marionette, yo Lava King, yo Joe Generic, yo Pumpkin, how's it going folks? I hope it's going well. And drawing's still not up, is it? Frick. Alright, hold on. There? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I just took a little bit of a press. And then I need to join the call. Hello. Hello, Dust. Do we have a Dust?
It's Lin.
We have a Dust. Woo. Yo, Mom, thank you for the resub. Heck yeah. Appreciate it. Twitch doesn't lose 1 second. Yeah, your sub barely ended and you just got bombarded with ads.
Oh no.
Unhecking fortunate.
They give you and Twitch more money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get much money from ads. I think it's
exactly.
Just Twitch.
They better give Twitch 90% of the money.
Yeah. Music is a bit high. Okay, we'll tone down the music a little bit. Hopefully people can still hear Dust.
Yeah.
There, I'll put the music even lower. Okay. And then let's go ahead and do a joining of the things. Oh, hey, yeah, someone's finally summoned Eustace Winner, which is to say Sebastian de Best from Ace Attorney. Yeah, there's a lot of like fun one-off, really rare summons in there, and I'm pretty sure Sebastian is one of the rare ones. So congrats. Let's do a join chat. Hold on. Stream together. How has your day been, Dust?
I'm so freaking tired.
Oh,
for no good reason, actually. I didn't get that much done today. Well,
oh, no.
No,
I got some things done today, but like it remains to be seen whether I got them done, because like I set the pipeline running.
Like the entirety of your work, though.
Yeah, like I have to come back and check, and then like we'll see if it got done.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I will say, I did spend about 2 weeks and about $400. And I did find out that a design I made does indeed work with a couple of modifications. So that was today. Yeah, I finally put everything together and it worked.
Oh damn! And you have to like actually put things together too, right? So it's like I bet the whole like multiple hours you spend putting it together is probably a little nerve-wracking.
It wasn't multiple hours. It was a really simple thing. It just had a lot of like custom parts in it.
Yeah, okay. Well, in that case, it's even worse because you're just like, okay, I've got 5 minutes to see if this works or not.
Yeah. It was definitely nerve-wracking. I mean, it didn't work at first, but then I made some adjustments and then it worked. So that was today. And then the rest of today was arguing with the electrical engineer about stuff that I told him I wanted to implement, and then later on, like he ghosted me for like 3 weeks and then told me finally like 2 weeks before design review that he couldn't implement them, and I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me.
That's
anyway,
the worst.
that's been work, but fucking let's not complain about work all the time. Are we merging our chats?
Yeah, I already sent you the invite. You gotta respond to it.
Chat fusion dance.
Chat fusion. Do you remember, like, I don't know, years ago, someone asked us, like 1 or 2 years ago, someone asked us to draw, like, us doing the fusion dance?
Did someone do that?
Yeah, this is the thing.
Why don't I remember any of this?
I think none of us, or like neither of us ever drew the actual merge, but I think someone drew the fusion dance. This was a thing that existed for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Definitely a thing.
Well, I feel like I would be the one to draw us doing a fusion dance. I don't know why, but it feels like it's kind of like in my wheelhouse.
This is true. I feel like it would have been you.
Like that.
Yeah.
which is even weirder that I have no memory of this then.
No, yeah. Maybe I like the art so much that I was like, I'm gonna stick it in my memory and not let go. See, Mesa feels like they saw this art. Perfect. So it's possible. Also, Pumpkin
else would I
says,
go
bit of a
through
weird
my
question to
art?
start the stream, but what would you recommend to do first if you were to start coding? Oh, well, welcome to the dark side.
Download this program called MATLAB. That's a great place to start. MATLAB skills translate to all other code languages, and you will definitely not run into problems when trying to learn other languages down the line.
This is
None.
totally the right answer.
The correct answer is go to Codecademy. They used to have some good stuff. I don't know if everything's behind a paywall now, but that's
Probably still do, right? No?
yeah.
I don't know. I guess my answer to this isn't really the traditional answer. I learned coding back in I guess like a while ago-ish. I didn't start as early as some other people I know who were like, I've been coding since I was 5. Like, I was definitely not that person. But I did start decently early, and I just kind of messed around making games with Java and Java graphics. This is probably not the way you want to go if you want to like actually get into like I don't use any Java anymore. I don't think so you do if you're using anything like mobile related and also some other applications, I'm sure, but since I work in machine learning nowadays, I don't really use any of that. But yeah, you can learn some Python and like Code Academies. That's the name of the thing. C++ is used for a lot of things still, but like it really depends on what you're getting into. Like if you're into like ML, then probably just Python's kind of good enough. If you're into like systems and architecture, like that's C++. If you're into like game design, then I'm sure there's a bunch of languages nowadays for that, but I did some Java back in the day, especially if it's like app development type of thing. iPhone apps have their own language. I think I started using Swift right when it came out. Is that still the thing, or do they use Objective-C? Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah. If you want to code a game, you may not even need to... MATLAB is not the best one.
MATLAB is the best one and makes the most sense out of all the coding languages.
This is incorrect. Yeah, Python is pretty easy to learn, I agree.
Python is easy to learn, yeah. That's the other coding language I know how to do is like
Yeah.
the one that people actually use.
It's a pretty all-purpose one. But to be, I do want to make it clear, if you want to make a game, nowadays you probably don't even need to know coding. I feel like. Depends on how complicated the game you want to make is, but there's systems there for everything nowadays.
Yes. And also with the rise of AI in coding,
yeah,
we
that's
can talk about the ethics around it all we want, but
yeah, use what you've got, you know? Like, I think that's definitely a thing. For sure, for sure.
It's a tool that you could use. Whether you want to do it is up to you.
Yeah, the problem with relying on it is it's gonna give you a bunch of code, and then if it breaks, which it will, you won't know how to fix it.
You won't know. Yeah, you won't know how to fix it.
Like, I definitely use. Like, I think the mark of a good engineer is someone who knows how to code and knows how to fix their code and fix other people's code, presumably. Like, you need to be able to use everything, right? So. Use AI for sure. Like I definitely use AI.
If you are a professional software engineer, maybe. But if you just want to do it for one project, then.
Well, no, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like I think if you use AI solely, you're gonna have to like fix all your bugs yourself, and since you didn't make the thing, it's gonna be a lot harder. Which is fine.
I guess I'm saying it depends on the complexity of the project and what you're actually trying to do.
That's true. I think you may not even need any AI is my point. Like if you're working at a level where you just want to make a cool game, there's like what is that, Game Maker, I want to say?
Lin, you're assuming that this person wants to make a game, which is like...
Wait, they said they want to make a game.
Oh, did they say that?
Yeah,
okay,
Pumpkin said, I want to code a game.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, no. I was working off, I didn't make any assumptions there. It was just for the game part.
Got it. Yeah.
yeah. Platforming game with some other stuff mixed in. Yeah, I'd actually recommend Game Maker Studio. Cool. I think that's what I used back in the day. There's probably better ones nowadays. If anyone knows any better
I think people still use Game Maker Studio.
Game Maker Studio, is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Game Maker, there is some coding in there, but like, honestly, if you look up a tutorial, it'll just tell you what to put. Like, you don't even need AI is my point.
I think starting with like a program or a workflow that kind of like makes the coding parts easier for you. Start with that, and then as you go, you will learn the code part and hopefully be able to familiarize yourself. Or you could do it like I did and go to Codecademy and learn the really basic stuff and then start exploring options from there.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've been doing some stuff too.
Also, you can make a game in MATLAB, did you know?
Okay, I mean you can, but do you want to?
You could though. You can. Look, if I were given the choice to use any coding language to make a game, I would do MATLAB because I am the best at it. So
fine. Incorrect, but fine.
Hey, if you want to use, what's a good metaphor? I was trying to think of a dumb metaphor, but I can't think of it because I'm dumb.
Oh no. people have made games in Excel. Yeah, I think a lot of, I'm pretty sure a lot of different ones are definitely accessible. Yeah, the summon rate, for the people who are summoning, the summon rate for Zagreus and Melanoe is still increased.
Oh, hey.
You can still get the Hades characters. The summon rate is still increased. It will be until the next Hades stream, I think. Probably. Or it might go out tomorrow. Depending. Depending on whether I remember.
Spoil Hades too.
Oh, yeah. I won't be spoiling anything, of course.
Do you hate everything ever in life? Did no one love you? Are you okay? Is this a cry for help? Do you hate everything ever in life?
Yes.
No, I would say hate is a strong word. Not most things. Did no one love you? Yes, that is true. Are you okay? No, never. And is this a cry for help? Not really. I live my way in the cursed way that I do, and no one can stop me.
Perfect. Reminds me of the person who made a Metroidvania in Sudoku. What?
What? How?
Wait, what does that mean?
How does that even work?
This just reminds me of, every time now I hear Sudoku, I think of 999.
Yeah.
Sudoku-vania Digits of Despair. I am still confused, but I'm gonna look it up because I want to know. Wait, hold on, Sudoku.
Is this like a coding related thing, or did somebody just make a Metroidvania where you just do Sudoku? Is that what this is?
Yeah,
also,
I think
Lin,
that's what it is.
Am I hacking into your lonely screen right now? I think I might be. Hold on.
Oh, are you? Neat.
I think so. I can't figure out which lonely screen is mine.
Sudoku-vania Digits of Despair by Skeptical Mario.
Alright, I'm gonna continue
there's like lore for this.
The lesbian couple.
Oh, nice. 100 years, mysterious castle of Sudoku-vania appears in the countryside. Legend has it that it contains the secret of Sudoku. Gathering the last few given digits in the area, you solemnly approach the boxy fortress, determined to discover the secret and share it with your favorite people. Start puzzle. Okay, so it's not like coded in Sudoku, I think. I think it's a puzzle that's based on Sudoku, and also a Metroidvania, presumably.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I like Sudoku. I used to do them all the time.
Oh, yeah, no, I like this. I think this is neat. Repeat versus Codium for a code editor. Wonderful, especially for a big... Okay, yeah. See, this is the thing, like, I'm like an old school person. I do still use... Oh, fun fact, actually, for the Zelda folks in here. So I still... This is for both the old school coders and for the Zelda folks. And if you happen to be in both, then you may understand this. So I still use Terminal to do most of my stuff. I use Terminal and, like, Sublime Editor. I'm like really old school. I don't even use like a proper coding editor, and I probably should, to be honest. But most of the stuff I do, what I do is I have a script that opens up 4 terminal windows, and it color codes the little bar at the bottom to match the Four Swords Adventures links.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So like every time I open my computer, I type in 4, which is my own little like personal script, and it opens up 4 little terminal windows, and they're all color coded. And each of them has like a purpose that's sort of vaguely related to the personality of of the character.
Fucking nerd.
So originally when I was doing this, I was thinking of Termina, but Terminus is diagonal. That's the problem. In Termina, there's like a north, south, east, west. What I need is like a northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast. So, so I picked 4. And then the best thing is I also wrote a script to connect to like the main server where I need to put my code in. And that one I titled Link. So I open up my 4 and then I type Link and I connect to the server. And each time I type Link in one of the little funny, 4s, actually. It goes online. Yeah, it's cute. It works. It's adorable. And like some of my coworkers saw this at one point and they were like, oh, that's really useful. And I'm like, yeah. So I gave them my 4 script and they've been, they too have been unknowingly making Zelda references. They just like, they thought like, oh, it's 4 because it opens 4 terminal windows. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like if I had an 8, then it would be 8 terminal windows.
Heckin' nerd.
Heck yeah. We like to call each other nerd on this stream. For the newer folks, we like to call each other nerd on this stream because we're all so far gone that there's literally
Well, Lin's a nerd. That's why I call her a nerd.
You just spent the beginning of the stream arguing in favor of MATLAB, Dust. You have no way out of this.
Don't touch my child, all right?
What is a math? A miserable little pile of digits. True. 4 truly is the most popular Blorbo Link. For the people who haven't yet seen my Ultimate Zelda ranking, by the way, we did do an Ultimate Zelda ranking. I, for 3 hours, talked about every Zelda game, and we finally objectively rated them all, and we found out what the best ever Zelda game is. Don't spoil it, people. Don't, don't spoil it, people. I'm gonna put the thing on YouTube. And you too will discover what the best ever Zelda game is. It wasn't any of the 3 that I thought, although the other 3, so I guessed 3 games at the beginning. I was like, one of these is gonna get best. None of those won, but those were 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. So I was close. I was close, but off. Oh yeah, what I brought this up to say that in the Zelda ranking, it wasn't 4-sword, but the 4-sword rating was saved entirely by the Tumblr community, because I also had a community poll, and those votes factored into the rating.
Of course.
And I also, I separated the Tumblr and Twitch and Insta communities in the poll, so I could see which communities were contributing to each of the games, just for fun. And this proved to be the right decision, because just 4 Swords Adventures scored higher on Tumblr than on any other site. Oh yeah, and Minish Cap happened to get a 4, like multiple, like at least 70 people total over like all the different things responded to the poll in the like short time that I gave. So thank you to everyone who contributed. Like out of all the 70 people, there was an average of 4 for each of the separate communities on Minish Cap, which is so good. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I can't believe that Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon was my favorite Zelda game. This is not true, obviously. We love 4, dude. IDK what to say. As you should. As you should. 4 good. 4 used to be the least popular. I'm proud of how far 4 has come. I take some credit in this.
Thank you for the hydrate, and also, hold on.
You better hide some drapes.
Need a tall drink of water before I spew this nonsense, according to all known laws of aviation, Lin.
Oh.
There's no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
This time it was said in such a solemn tone somehow. What did you know? The bees are going to die.
Just letting you know of the facts.
Oh yeah, okay. Now I know.
Which, by the way, it's not a fact.
Yeah,
bee wings.
Well explained.
Also, like, why would they be able to fly if their wings were too small to fly? You know.
We don't question the bee movie script. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Mesa. Appreciate it. Oh no, is the drawing not on the screen? Hold on. That's a problem.
Oh, it's probably because I spiked your lonely screen. I'm sorry.
Oh, did you? Okay. Maybe I'll spike yours in return. Hold on.
Oh no.
Neither of us knows. Okay, I said I'd switch to Let's View, didn't I? Okay, I'll do that. I'll switch to a different thing to put my drawing on the screen.
Is there a way to, like, I don't know, distinguish between the 2 lonely screens? Like,
no,
like
there
make
isn't.
like name them or something? Because
no.
I feel like every time I connect to yours, kind of like Murphy's Law, 50-50, and I just connect to yours.
I think it's kind of
yours
funny.
shows up on top.
I'm also okay with this. I think it's funny. Like, sure, hack my stream. I'm okay with this. Okay, hold on a moment, folks, and then you should be able to see this in just a bit. Dun-dun-dun. Here, and there. Okay, there we go. We're doing some chibis today. We're doing a bit of chibiing. For the people who haven't seen the other ones, we've done a lot of them so far. We've got Skyward Sword, we've got Minish Cap 4 Swords and 4 Swords Adventures, we've got Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, we've got... Holy shit, there's 6 games for this one. We've got Echoes of Wisdom, Cadence of Hyrule, and Adventure Link. And then I've done sketches for the rest of them, and I've kind of just hidden them to make it easier for myself, but let me go ahead and just unhide all of them. So we've got, let's see. This one's Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass, we've got the first game ever, and then we've got Spirit Tracks, we've got Twilight Princess, and we've got Hyrule Warriors, and last but not least, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and potentially Age of Imprisonment, because the way they've been saying it, they keep mentioning this game. They're like, oh, it's gonna be canon, folks. It's gonna be so canon. Don't you worry about a thing. Age of Calamity was a I don't know, a red herring. Now the Warriors games are canon. I don't know. I won't believe it until I see it. And then last but not least, let me put chat up so I can actually see them.
I did this person color palette wrong.
There we go.
Wrong colors.
Speaking of FE Shadows are the new people in the gacha pool. Shit, that's a good idea. Okay, hold on. I'm adding the FE Shadows cast. You're right. You are correct. You are objectively correct. FE Shadows is kinda good, NGL. I put my YouTube video about that out already. And by YouTube video, I just mean my stream. I don't edit videos, I'm too lazy. I stream fun content, come join me on Twitch. The YouTube exists to be a backlog for Twitch, and also maybe to draw some new people in sometimes.
It's like a grayish color. Thought that was really cool. How could I not do that way? Okay, there we go.
Gray?
Yeah, sorry.
Usually you tend to do like pretty bright colors, actually. I'm interested to see.
Oh, no. I'm just talking about like this character's skin tone is very desaturated, and I went off of fan art that did not reflect that, so that's probably why it's wrong, but I am fixing it.
Entirely fair. Okay, let's add some new rows. I'm only gonna add the ones I remember.
Bright colors, dude.
Huh?
I also don't always use bright colors.
I feel like I remember, like, your color palettes are striking, which is to say that at least one of the colors is bright.
Interesting.
Also, we know for sure that you use more saturated colors than I do, because you've complained about this before.
True, but because that's because you exclusively use desaturated colors.
Yes, saturate your stuff afterwards. It's easier that way. Woo!
God.
All right, who are we adding from FE Shadows? Zasha's the best, so I'm adding Zasha. Zasha. The main guy is Kurt. I'm only adding the people I remember. They have to be memorable enough. Kurt. I played Sai for a little, so he's in. Okay. Who else was there? Oh yeah, Rose existed. I was unimpressed by Rose, but I guess she's the main heroine, so she's in. Who else? What is their world called again? Like Ast, I think, maybe? They're like the people of Ast or something. Maybe not. Who else was in that game? Zasha Kurta. There was the Jagan, whose name I don't remember. Goddard. Okay, but I don't like him, so he's not in. Oh, Skull and Hati are the bad guys. That's allowed. Skull and Hati from Ast. Yeah, it's just Kurtz's it's Kurt's kingdom, but like, I mean, we don't have any other like words for their name, right? I guess I could put from Shadows, but it's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay. And they will have Fire Emblem summoning rates. There we go. Dimitri and Lin, they're already in the gacha, so they don't get to come in again. Oh yeah, Rose is from Holtz. That is true. Yeah, there's Karina and Alberta, question mark. I think those were the other two, yeah. Is there anyone else yet? I don't think so. There's Tamamo, who's the one that I don't have. Karina, Alberta. I should do the thing where I try to list out every Fire Emblem character from the last, like, multiple games. I feel like at this moment, I wouldn't get all 320 of them. But I would get maybe, like, at least 250, probably more, I think. One day I'll do that. Not today, though. Alberta and the Cane Girl. True. Okay, was there anyone else that I found memorable? Sai has a younger sister, whose name I don't know because I got them last. I think it was Shay or Shia. I'm gonna just pretend it's Shia. She probably pronounces her name, and I probably forgot it. Asked. Okay, there. Alright. The mobile game characters are in. And I'm gonna swap the order of Zasha and Kurt, just for fun. The order does not affect anything. Here. There. Ah, yes. The main protagonist of Fire Emblem Shadows, Zasha. Okay, I think that's basically it from that game, right? Dimitri, Lin, yeah, but they're not in. They've been added. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and just decrease the Hades summoning rate. If you wanted Hades characters, it's too late. They're going back to rare.
You've lost your chance.
You've lost your chance. Your chance is lost. The order is just my favorite, yeah, pretty much. It doesn't affect the summoning rate at all, but, you know, it's there. Okay, anyways, back to the coloring.
Lin has to have things in a certain order or else she goes crazy.
Yeah, totally.
That's what this is.
Ordering things.
You do like ordering things.
Ordering things is neat. Is there a gacha chart? There is no... So I have the list of all the things, obviously. But I'm not going to release the list of all possible characters purely because I enjoy the surprise of someone pulling them for the first time. Like, I think it's fun. There's a lot of, like, weird meme characters in there that are super, super rare, and sometimes people pull them. I think the first time anyone ever pulled Sanic the Hedge... Like, so, okay, I added Sanic the Hedge, which is, in this thing, Sanic from the Hedge. And... And the first time someone pulled Sanic from the Hedge was on Mario Day, like March 10th, and I was like, why would you do this to me? So it's been fun. If you want to know what characters you have specifically, I do have a list, because I'm keeping track of it in my backend. I don't want to like get into the habit of sending it to everyone though, so I just ask people to keep track, and then I can't find any good way of like telling people what characters they have. Who's the most pulled character in the gacha? I could do some like math and figure that out, but I'm gonna not do that at the moment because it would just take like 5 minutes and then I would not be drawing for 5 minutes. I'll do it later though. I do love data. I love doing this stuff. Tell me later and I'll do it. Nerd, you say as if I didn't just finish making an entire spreadsheet-based objective ranking of every Zelda game.
Nerd. What's that?
Between Mob and Joe, I'm pretty sure they know 95% of them. Yeah, but the thing is, I keep adding more characters. Like, I keep doing it. And it's not even my fault, it's just they keep making more games, you know? Like, these people.
You should increase the odds of Sanic characters for no reason right now.
This is not happening. Nice try.
It's already happened.
The Sanic characters are the most rare, I think. Actually, they're in the rarest tier, which a lot of other characters are in as well.
Sanic.
There's a lot of like super, super rare one-off characters.
Sanic.
Marionette has +1 Sanic from the Hedge. Marionette, no, you've... How have you done this? Why?
Sanic.
Do not the Sanic. Okay.
Sanic cannot be stopped.
Is he too fast?
No, you're too slow.
I knew it. I let you say that. Hobbit, how are you so good at sniping? Yeah, I guess I'm just making people get good at League of Legends. Is that what I'm doing now? You have to last kill the gacha thing.
Oh, I see. The timing of the gacha thing.
Yeah, there's a timing, yeah.
Yeah.
Much practice. This is true, the entire Straw Hat crew is in there somewhere. Yeah, people who have pulled like 1 or 2 strange characters probably know that like some other strange characters from the same series are in there somewhere. There's a few Sonic people in there. I added them in at the request.
Choose a very odd selection of Sonic characters in there.
It's just the Sonic characters I like, which is not a lot of them.
Are you saying you like Sanic from the Hedge?
Yeah, it's a meme. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, what's there not to like about Sonic from the Hedge?
What's there to like about...
Don't you have regular Sonic?
Yeah, the normal Sonic is in there as well.
Which means you also
normal
like
Sonic is in there. Normal Sonic is alright. It's fine.
No, he's not. He's like the worst one.
Really? Goddamn. From the mouth of the Sonic fans, I guess. We had a competition once for the people who are a little bit newer. Dust and I had a competition to see who could name more me Sonic characters or Dust Zelda games. No, I lost. It was a competition and I lost.
I like how you made it a competition even though it wasn't.
I made it a competition after I lost so I could say that I lost. I named like a few Sonic characters. I think I got like more than 10 right. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you got a good list.
I got a good list.
But I think named every Zelda game except for 1.
Yeah, I think you literally named 20 Zelda games, so that's 20 out of 21 Zelda games. Sage is definitely in, because Sage is the only Sonic character I actually like.
Wow.
Sage, best Sonic character. The Sonic franchise existed so that Sage could exist.
That would make a lot of Sonic fans really upset, actually.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I'm well aware. I hold nothing back. I'm not in this fandom. I can say what I want. Wait, you say that as if I've not already made like a whole ton of Zelda fans upset.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's kind of like the equivalent of saying, like, the entire Zelda franchise existed for Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom. Like...
No, it's the equivalent of saying the entire franchise existed for Echoes of Wisdom, which I would say.
Well, yeah, for you, maybe.
Although Echoes of Wisdom did not win Best Ever Zelda Game, so I am objectively incorrect in that statement. I must admit, to my own very self. Jet the Hawk is the best Sonic character.
Oh god.
Says Lava King.
Jet is somehow worse than Sonic.
I know very little about Jet the Hawk. I will admit. He's a hawk though, and hawks in Fire Emblem are pretty cool, so like I guess I'll give him a point. Isn't he like bright green? Yeah, that's the only thing.
Wow, see, Lin knows her stuff.
I know
She has osmosis too much.
I have osmosis too much.
Yes,
I've seen memes.
He is green, and there are no hawk-like figures about him.
I feel like he considers himself Sonic's rival, and he's green, and that's basically all I know.
How the hell do you know this?
I know memes. Like, I see memes everywhere of, like, anything.
Wait, you see memes of Jet?
I see memes of any franchise. Like, just in general, memes of all franchises get recommended to me.
Where are there memes of Jet the Hawk? He's like...
There was a meme once of Jet the Hawk being Sonic's rival.
He's like in 2 games.
Oh, well, someone made a really dedicated meme. Being green makes you a better character. Lava King, have you seen this old YouTube series called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
Oh,
I know it feels like a non sequitur, but I promise it's related.
Not a creative.
Dust knows what's up. Dust knows what's up. There's a part in one of the things where it goes, green is not a creative color. Yo, Specky, thank you for the raid. Welcome, folks. You're in time for an argument about Sonic and being green, I guess.
It's not an argument! Why do you keep making things arguments and competitions? What is wrong with you, Lin?
As a proper streamer today, which I normally am not, but as a proper streamer today...
Guys, Lin's being combative.
No, I'm being, isn't this what, like, YouTubers do? I'm not a good YouTuber. I'm a terrible YouTuber.
You're
what, there's a name for this?
Beefing? Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that's not the name I was thinking of, but that works. Yeah, I'm beefing. Is that... No, I feel like one of those old people. Oh dear. Oh my. What is it that they say these days? Skibbity Riz. I'm sure there's more.
I feel like even those are outdated now.
Are they? Really? I haven't even caught up to those. I woke up and chose violence.
Sonic. We were talking about Jet. Green Sonic is a separate character.
There's also a Green Sonic?
Same as Scourge, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And he's literally Green Sonic.
Oh,
like, he is a universe Sonic who is green and... evil question mark.
Evil question mark. Doesn't even get the full evil ranking, come on.
No.
Okay, what color did I do? For Sun's skin tone, because I need to copy it and then make it a little darker for Tetra.
6-7. Wait, I have been seeing that too. Like.
Oh yeah, I have been seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A streamer, not a streamer. A YouTuber, not a YouTuber. What are you then? No. I am a streamer. I am a YouTuber. I'm just a really shitty one. I haven't like. I guess like for a more serious but also still joking answer, I haven't really seen any streams and I also don't really watch any YouTube videos, so I'm just here like playing games.
That's like me writing hella stories when I don't read that much.
Oh yeah. The other thing is I do play, so I play tactical RPG challenge runs and I've been doing that on my own just for my own fun. And essentially when Triangle Strategy came out, I was also told coincidentally about the existence of VTubing. And so I was like, oh, there's like a thing where you can like go online and play video games, but like people don't see your face. Like that's so cool. So me and Dust decided at about the same time.
Lin, what are you talking about? You're breaking the immersion. That is your face.
No, but this is drawing stream. We're allowed to do that.
But no.
Oh no, never mind.
You are the purple haired.
All right.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Is not that what it's supposed to be? Is drawing stream like off meta for us?
I think we said that before. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, if you ever want to dox Lin, just let us know in drawing stream.
But only in drawing stream. Also, Lin, for the love of God, never say Skibbity Riz again, says Super Slick. Fun fact, so I recently traveled to visit some of my coworkers from another site, And they were telling me and the older coworkers about like, so one of the interns was telling me and the older coworkers about like newer terminology, and they were trying to teach like you can imagine like a 40 to 50-year-old man like just learning about the words skibbity and riz. Like at least I knew that like vaguely what those were, but but like my boss level and like kind of like my other coworkers like were like, what does this mean? It was quite fun.
Also, what's wrong with old people saying skibbity riz?
Yeah, see, now Dustin said it too.
Normalize skibbity riz. Just because of how upset that person got. Who was it?
we like upsetting chat, yes.
Yes, I love upsetting people.
Exactly.
Because nobody loves me.
Wait, you literally, in the beginning of today's stream, I remember this.
What?
But also, it's my place to say, "Oh, I love you, Dust."
That's not okay. Please never say that. In addition to skibbity riz, please don't say that.
I love this so much. Yeah, see, we've said this before too. Dust is like a little bit of a tsundere, you know.
That's not
What's
true.
the other version of that? The like sweet one? Like just sweet. There's a version that's like literally just sweet.
Oh,
No love in this chat today. We woke up for anger and we're only getting anger.
Yes, anger only. Anger only.
Oh yeah, wait, no, that is the thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's literally yeah, I think that's literally the term. Like just sweet, yeah.
I know tsundere is like a combination of chinchin and teredere, which is like, you know, like one's like, yeah, one's when you know, push people away, and the other one is when you suck up to them.
Yes. I know tsundere, I know yandere, I know dere. There's probably more. There's probably others. You're just playing games and having fun, also making everyone's days better. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. We are out here doing the public service of being entertaining.
Oh, making people's day better with your soothing voice. I'm sorry. I need to punctuate the drawing streams with my grating voice so that you don't get only Lin's soothing voice. You get stuff like me yelling.
Dust is hiding the fact that she's also a great voice actor.
Oh, I'm not. What are you talking about?
Wait, you literally do voices in our like D&D sessions really well. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What the frick?
The only voice I'm proud of is the Gremlins.
I like all your voices, but I will admit you have a great gremlin voice. Oh, kudere. I don't know that one. I have no idea what that is, actually.
You feel like being evil. You're sorry for what you're about to do. Don't do it then!
Oh? Oh?
What is happening?
Intrigued I am.
I'm learning all these new words. Hold on. Fudere. I don't know what that is.
Apparently stoic sweets
stoic
or something?
sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I could see that.
I like that.
I like that, actually, yeah. Like, stern with a heart of gold type of thing. I like the other trope a little bit more, actually. Like, one of my favorite character tropes in fiction is soft boy with a spine. Which is to say that usually they're very sweet, but then, like, something happens and they go, like, cold.
I'm a whale teapot, short and stout. This is the skibbity, this is the Ritz.
It doesn't even rhyme! Who wrote that?
No,
Marionette, no!
Marionette, why the fuck would you do that?
Brilliant.
It's also not even a good uwu because the second part of the sentence has nothing that I can
there's
uwu
no,
into.
Yeah, there's no uwu-ifying. That's brilliant.
I guess Riz is whiz.
Whiz. Oh, true. Yeah, that sounds even worse.
I'm a whale teapot, short and stout. This is my handle. This is my middle finger.
Yeah, there we go. There's the classic Dust. Yeah, we found out earlier.
I don't think I've ever flipped anyone off in my life.
Huh?
Sorry, that was really random. I don't think I've ever flipped anyone off in my life.
Wait, really?
No.
I'm surprised by this, actually. I genuinely thought you might have.
I use bad words in order to be expressive, not to be upset at things.
Okay, that's actually fair. It's a good point.
I never swear because I'm genuinely upset.
Also fair. I feel like because I spent so much time either like in like a competition stage or lecturing or teaching.
You think
these sorts
everything's
of
a
things...
competition, apparently, so...
Huh?
Apparently we've learned today that you think everything's a competition.
No. Although I will admit I'm a little bit competitive.
Lin.
But no. Wait, I literally lost that one. Hold on. You can't call me competitive.
But like... losing doesn't make you uncompetitive. It means you're still competitive and losing, which just makes you salty.
Wait. If we're gonna call anyone salty, hold on. Can't refute that.
You are not allowed to expand on that thought.
Who wins, Lin or Dust? You can't make that happen.
Who wins, Lin or Dust? Oh no.
It's a problem because I feel like I'd be too nice and I'd be like, yeah, Dust deserves the win.
Yeah, and I will take it.
And Dust would take it.
So I would every time.
We've talked about this before too. Like, if Dust took over the world, I'd be like, oh sweet, I'll run your strategies. I have no desire to be like the leader of anything. All I desire is for, well, I do like a piece of world domination. No, I gotta take that back a little bit.
I don't really desire to lead anything. I feel like if I did take over the world, it would probably be to like dismantle the government and then go into retirement forever.
Yeah. See, that's the Edelgard move. This is why I love Edelgard. This is what Edelgard does. Maybe a little redder.
Oh no, my bird is walking across my screen.
Oh no.
Now my bird will draw things. Here we go. Bird drawing screen.
Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. Dust, probably. Yeah, see, there we go.
That is actually something that I say sometimes, but it's not from me. It's from my high school robotics teacher.
Oh.
Well, on our way to competition, he would like gather us up and be like, guys, listen to me. Yeah, everything's gonna be okay because winning isn't everything. Winning is the only thing. Yeah.
I do like that actually. That's kind of funny.
I loved him. He was great. I feel like he got fired, which is a mighty shame.
Oh no.
He was the kind of teacher who would not put up facades for students, you know? He would just be...
Well, why'd he get fired though?
Because that would mean he says some things that maybe not are appropriate for young students to hear.
Ah, I see.
It was just very, very no nonsense and very practical.
Fair enough, I guess.
Robotics teacher did not believe in you. No, he said that because he did believe in us.
Yeah. He believed enough to, yeah. Oh, also, yeah, I don't think I ever actually said in stream today, we have new emotes. Thank you for hitting the next sub goal.
Oh
like,
yeah,
guys,
I saw
you guys
it.
are great.
You have a...
Yeah.
This was a great one.
I love me... Hold on, let me put them all in chat for the folks to see. Give me a second. Thanks, yeah, thank you not only for the support, but also for the suggestions. I highly appreciate all the people who suggested things. In the end, we ended up going with... Money Tressa. Shocklin. Wait, shit, it didn't work. Oh, thanks, Mom posted them. Thank you, I appreciate it.
The Shocklin one is a little cursed. What is going on there?
It's just Shocklin.
Dude, you look like one of those, oh my god, what's the thing in Animal Crossing?
I haven't played Animal Crossing.
You guys know what I'm talking about. The things that you dig up in Animal Crossing. The really cursed-looking dolls.
Ooh, really? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I love that. Perfect.
No, they're all weird.
Are you insinuating I'm not weird? Excuse me. I take offense to that.
Like...
There we go. Yeah, I think the shock one is actually the one that I'm a little bit less pleased with, like unrelated to Dust or any other comments. So I might redo it actually because I wanted, instead of the exclamation mark, I wanted there to be like a little like, you know, the little spiky thing that means shock in like comics. I tried that, but I couldn't get it to look right, and I wanted to put out the emotes, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do an exclamation mark for now, but I might go back and change it later, we'll see.
I think the exclamation mark needs to be red if you're gonna change anything about the exclamation mark.
Yeah, so I made it red
like
too, and then it was even harder to see.
Your mouth needs to be like half your face.
Which one?
Your mouth needs to be like half your face. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
like head
just...
slightly tilted back and mouth most of your face. that thing.
Oh, like the gasping open. I wanted this shock to be both like a, like just a shock, and then also like a shock and horror. Like it's got to be both.
Like this. This kind of face that I get.
Also, thank you, Reaper Loomish, for putting every emote. Yeah, those are all the emotes. What is it that they say? The good streamers, the ones who know what they're doing. Like, subscribe, and frick, that's YouTube. Subscribe and follow.
PogChamp.
Yeah. You know, I missed that one too, actually. Like, I don't know what PogChamp means.
I don't really know either.
Frick. We're all terrible. Oh, I have glasses in the reading emote, like actual proper ones. Although I do agree that it kind of looks like glasses here. Here, look.
Kappa.
Heckin' glasses.
Is that a streamer thing?
I actually do have glasses set up on this Vici remodel. I just have never put them on because I'm not quite pleased with how they look yet, so I haven't released them. People have been asking me.
I actually considered.
Yeah.
I considered putting glasses on you in one of the drawings that I gave you.
It's allowed.
No, like in one of the drawings that I framed for you. Like,
the really good
maybe
ones.
in the D&D one, I felt like I wanted to give you glasses. I feel like I kind of forgot halfway through and never ended up giving you the glasses.
Also fair. Yeah, I put glasses on my model after the model was finished doing all the things. And I've spoken about this before. I did the entire model using only the free version of the software. So essentially I went all in on like all the warp parameters, every space of the texture map that I was given, because I'm limited to 2048 by 2048 total textures. I used everything that I could. So adding the glasses actually exceeded the limit of what I possibly had. So I can no longer open my model. Anything I change has to be done through the pure texture map and coding, which is difficult. So now when I do like color edits, I do them purely through the coding map. Also, shout out to Joe Generic, who has redeemed the latest costume change for 100k points. Hecking congrats. I do want to say that I've also been working on a thing, which, like, no promises on the date because I've been busy, but I've been working on a thing that will allow chat to pay some number of channel points. I'm thinking like still a pretty high amount, and then be able to swap between like, so like you can like make me go into a costume, essentially like a different color change for, I don't know, like maybe 5 minutes or something, just like randomly, and it should open up like any previous costume. But the problem with that is that I've actually lost some of the previous costumes because they were on different versions of my model. So anyone who like redeemed a previous one, I think I remember most of them. And like, hold on, let me check right now because I feel like a lot of people who have redeemed costume things are probably here. Give me a second. I need to figure out which ones I already have and which ones I need to redo, because I will redo anything that has been made in the past. I think there was, the one I'm missing that I definitely remember I'm missing is the Lin Engage. Someone redeemed, I think it was Mesa? Mesa redeemed Lin Engage, right? Look it up. Our gambling budgets will never recover. True. Oh, PogChamp is play of the game. Oh, that makes sense. PogChamp is like play of the game champion.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, the ones I have, are the ghost one that I made for Halloween. The ice, like, white texture, like, that I think Marionette redeemed, right? I have Tetra that I think Mesa redeemed, and then I know I'm missing the Lin Engage one, which I'll have to redo. I have the sunflower one that I think also showed up from there, and then Joe Generic redeemed Gerudo, like the sort of like red hair.
Wait, Lin, there's a really important question on chat right now.
Oh yeah? Where? Yeah. Hold on. Okay.
So,
Green the girl or boy?
Redeemed Green
from
Kanto.
Yeah, Green the girl.
Which Green is that?
Yes. Okay. So, haha. I am an old school Pokemon Adventures fan.
About this.
I am an old school Pokemon Adventures fan, so I follow the Japanese convention. Green is the guy, and you will not convince me otherwise. Green is the guy. It works. It doesn't make sense. Fire Red, Leaf Green doesn't make sense in the manga if you consider Grief the girl, because in the manga, Red and Green trade their Charizard and Bulbasaur, Ivysaur.
Bulbasaur.
Which one's the final Sor? Venusaur, there we go.
Oh my god.
They trade their Venusaur and Charizard, so it goes fire to red and leaf to green. It doesn't work if green is the girl, because she doesn't get the Venusaur. Done. So yeah, green.
For me, green
to
was the
boy
girl
here.
because that just happened to be the translation I was reading.
Yeah, it depends on the translation. So this is all because of the fact that in America, red and blue were released first, and then green was the third one. In Japan, it was red and green, and then they released blue afterwards. And this was done because Americans like red and blue. Red, white, and blue. The color combination.
Yeah, Pokemon White to come out in like 20 years.
Yeah. Can't wait. Oh, wait, it already exists. Hold on. Pokemon White exists. Rick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
It was
forgot.
like 20 years after Red.
Yeah, true. I genuinely forgot and went like, that'd be funny. And then I was like, oh wait, black and white are real.
They ran out of colors.
They ran out of colors. No, they didn't. They went back to Scarlet and Violet afterwards. I was like, that already exists. Scarlet exists.
Scarlet
Okay, that's
is a
just
kind
red.
of red.
Yeah, Scarlet is red. This is incorrect.
It should have been like Pokemon Orange and Purple.
To be fair, they used Ruby like right after. Like that's only 2 generations afterwards, and that's just red too.
Well, but
Ruby's better,
then
though.
all the other ones were gems, and it was like, you
Yeah,
know,
I agree. Yeah, Ruby's the best dex holder, by the way. I'm just letting you know you're incorrect.
God, it's clearly. I actually don't know who the best dex holder would be. I'm inclined to say Silver because his story is so compelling.
Oh, okay. I do like Silver. I like Silver. My favorite is very clearly Ruby. I just always liked Ruby. I think Ruby's awesome.
Or Yeller. Yeller's a good one.
Ooh, Yellow's good too. Yeah, true. I like all of the first 10, including Emerald. I do like Emerald. I'm an Emerald fan. I think a lot of people hate Emerald.
Emerald is great. Wait, people hate Emerald?
Yeah, a lot of people hate Emerald because people wanted Wally to be the third.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
I get it. I do get it. But Emerald, though, like, he's got limb extenders. That's so cool. Emerald and Peridot from Steven Universe would really, really get along, and this is something that, like, I feel like not too much overlap between the Pokemon Adventures fandom and the Steven Universe
Wait,
fandom.
hold on. That's like such an organic, like, collab, though, you know? Like, they
It
have
should,
very
right?
similar energy.
Yeah, with, like, gem names and stuff, and, like, both of them are, like,
the limb
small,
extenders and small, yeah.
small, cranky green people with limb extenders.
Yeah.
But, like, very skilled in what they do, but, like, you know, small. Who's Emerald again? Game player. Emerald is, I think, a new character made for the manga, right?
I think so, yeah.
Emerald is not in the games. He's, so in the manga, he's one of the kids from Crystal's orphanage. And he kind of grows up to be a Pokemon trainer and just sets out. And he's, like, super good at figuring out how to, like, calm Pokemon down. So he does the battle pyramid. I think that's his arc. And it's really well done. It's pretty nice. I liked it. Yeah, Emerald is manga original, okay. Yeah, I feel like Emerald was manga original. Yellow is also, like, manga original, right? Like, the character Yellow?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
They did a great job with her, though.
They did. It's so good.
She was, like, such an integral character without, you know, like, violating the source material. It was
Yeah.
good.
And also, if you go back to the first ever page of the entire Pokemon manga, I'm pretty sure one of the kids that Red is teaching on the first page is Yellow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's really cute. Like, I think if you go back, one of the kids kind of looks like Yellow. You could see it.
You wish Yellow was real.
Oh, people like the game Emerald. People just don't like the character Emerald from the Pokemon manga. This is unrelated to the game. Also, I think this is too much sideburn for Wind. We're gonna tone down the sideburn.
Sideburns!
Sideburns are cool.
The glowing sideburns light up on her.
I'm a small, cranky green person with limb extenders. Trust me, bro, says Reaper Loomish. Reaper's true identity has been revealed. Little did we know. Yeah, I love the arc with, like, so there's a part of, this is like major spoilers for the Pokemon manga, but like, fine, I'm gonna say it, whatever. There's an arc where a certain artifact has been, the whole crew needs this artifact, and no one knows where it is, and then you find out that it's been on one of the characters' like character design all along. Like it was just there. And like it was right there in plain sight and no one noticed it, and it's so cool. I loved it.
That is my favorite arc too, so like that was such a cool
moment. They do this once in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney as well, in a little bit of a less I guess this one's less spoilery purely because it's just one case out of like how many ever Phoenix Wright cases. But in a specific case, there's a guy, I guess I'll tell you the name for the people who like have to sort through every Phoenix Wright case. There's a guy named Jake Marshall who has a specific aspect of his design become relevant in the murder, and I loved that. I thought that was really neat. So cool. If your side burns, you might need a doctor. Why would you do this? Heck. I hate having to draw steady straight lines. It is something I dislike. Oh, multiple people having connection issues? Is it on my end?
Oh no.
I don't think so. Looks like it's going well for me.
I don't think so. Wait, hold on.
Let me know if it isn't.
Yeah, it seems fine to me, but also, I don't know. So sometimes the Wi-Fi is spotty.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like that. Okay, other people having a good time. Cool.
Sometimes
as long as not everyone is having
like
a bad time. We can't have Sans taking over.
What?
Undertale good.
Stop.
Oh, speaking of, you know what just came out, like yesterday or something?
What?
The Homestuck pilot.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have to watch it. Don't spoil
yeah.
anything.
You do? Oh man.
One word as a review.
Well, okay, so I do need to preface my one word.
One word.
It's, like, I will admit that the whole bit about the humans is kind of not my favorite part of Homestuck. Like, I was more interested in the trolls. I think most people were.
I think everyone was, yeah.
Yeah, I think most people really kind of joined Homestuck for the trolls, and obviously the beginning is going to be about the humans. So, but it was good. It was pretty decent for being about the humans. Like, I think they did like a short intro. My complaints are the same complaints I had with the trailer.
Lin is incapable of saying one word at a time.
No, the one word was like good. The one word was like it was good.
I asked for one word and Lin just launched into an essay.
I'm giving you a very exasperated expression over my model right now. Except I broke out laughing. I couldn't hold it together. Frick. Alright, no, so the one word was good, Dust, but I did preface it with saying that I would preface it with saying other things. So get wrecked.
A preface is still more than one word.
You're not getting one word, Dust, please.
I know.
You know who I
can never get one word out of you.
This is a completely rational, completely normal thing. Pretty sure Carcat shows up for like 2 seconds. Yes, he does at the end. Not like in the story, just as like a, this is what's coming next type of thing.
I mean, yeah, they gotta hold on to your their viewers somehow.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of.
But also, I like the humans. I don't know. I feel like everyone loved the trolls so much that I think the humans get overshadowed. But like beta humans were like, I thought they were good.
No, I do like the beta humans, but like let's be real. Even the beta humans start to shine when they start interacting with the trolls.
This is true.
Like I myself am a favor.
Because the trolls are weird as fuck.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's like the point. 11 ads. That's terrible. Pumpkin isn't probably back yet, so I can't possibly recommend.
What pumpkin?
Damn it.
That was really just like the greatest setup.
Oh no, it all worked. It all came together. We've been streaming for 3 years. I don't know, friends for 8 years, all to lead up to this moment.
We're done now. We're done.
That's
I'm leaving.
Yeah, we're out.
Yeah,
goodbye,
we're
folks.
Retiring.
I've done everything I needed to do.
You may now leave this world in peace.
You play a drinking game with Lin. Review your favorite media, and for every word past 5 words, you take a drink. Well, see, this
Oh
wouldn't
my
happen
God,
because
she would die.
I also don't drink, so this just wouldn't happen by
I
default.
also don't drink, but in this hypothetical, she would die.
In this hypothetical scenario, I would talk for so long that I wouldn't be drinking because I wouldn't have time because I'm busy talking. Look, some of you know Cyrus from Octopath Traveler, right? Like, that's me. I'm Cyrus. Except without the sexual harassment accusation. That isn't true, by the way. Cyrus never did any of that.
Yeah, Lynn's got other accusations against her.
What? No, I'm perfectly normal. This is actually, we were just playing, so I think I did tell just about this before, but for the people who don't know, there was a new Fire Emblem game last week that dropped suddenly out of nowhere. And it's not even like a Fire Emblem game. Like, the gameplay is not a Fire Emblem. Instead, it's a clone combination type of thing. It's not a clone. It's actually significantly different. But it's a combination of Among Us and like kind of StarCraft-ish, I guess, a little bit. Like, it's real time, not obviously as complex as StarCraft, but it's real time. So it's kind of, it's good though. It's funny. Like, I genuinely enjoyed it. I streamed it last week. The VOD's up on YouTube.
You had such low expectations of it too.
I had very low expectations of it. Yeah, I think I literally typed in Discord. I was like, all right, guys, I'll take one for the team. I'm gonna go try Fire Emblem Shadows. And then I came back and I'm like, guys, it's kind of good. I'm gonna stream it tomorrow. Yeah, it's not bad. The characters are all good. The gameplay was pretty fun. And in the gameplay on stream, we found out that I keep getting framed for being the killer when I was not the killer. I'm completely fine. I was framed so many times. Rick, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, I promise. I'm really good at looking evil despite not actually doing anything evil, is what we found out.
Just generally suspicious.
I'm just generally suspicious, yeah. This is actually a thing in real life too. Like, every time I go to the airport, I get stopped at the airport. Like, every time.
Well, that's because...
That's probably because of my skin color too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I knew you were gonna say it. I'll go ahead and say it.
Probably racism.
I have the brown word pass, whatever they call it. I'm brown. Every time. I'm like, oh, come on. I'm wearing a college t-shirt. I'm a young girl going on like a studying place, okay? Like, you all know this. I'm a computer scientist. Oh, man. Yeah, Shadows is pretty fun. I've now finished all the content, so I kind of don't have any reason to play it anymore, but the story was intriguing. I was excited. I was like, yeah, I wonder what happens next. You know, let's find out. Hold on, let me remove this and do that. That sucks, I'm sorry. I don't think it's actually racism. I think it's probably a combination of, well, okay, I don't know.
I didn't think it was racism until I found out some people just never get searched.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's also, like, probably random luck to some degree. And then also probably, like, I do have, like, a good, like, 5 or 6 different technological devices in my bag. So I think usually what happens is, like, they'll kind of look at... So, and also back in the olden days, when, like, the Switch was not well known, people would be like, what's that? And they would stop me and, like, pull my little bag to the side and be like, what is this? And I'm like, it's a Nintendo gaming console. I know I'm a full-grown adult with a suspicious-looking technological package in my bag. But it's a Nintendo Switch, you can play it. Nowadays, it's not a problem anymore. I think one time I had a pack
Tell me about it when I'm always traveling with like loose parts, like switches, wires, like everything in my bag for work. It's just like every single time I had to explain to them, like I'm going to work. Yep. This is I'm an engineer.
I promise, I'm doing good things.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time I was at like a research conference. There's like a bunch of those that we go to. And I was also, I was kind of like texting some friends that were not at this conference, and I found a really funny, they'd made a sort of a version of Cards Against Humanity, but like research themed, okay? It was like nerdy, but also really funny. And like each of my research friends is like, oh, I want one. So I kind of like grabbed like 4 or 5 packs of those. And it's Cards Against Humanity, so they're all in like, you know, dark black boxes. So I put all these boxes in my bag, and I had like 5 boxes of like Cards Against Humanity, just casually. and I'm heading back on the plane, and they stopped me for that. They had to open up each box and be like, oh, there are only cards in here and not like cocaine.
yeah, they open up a box and it's a bigger placard dick, you know, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I don't know how to explain to you that this is like the most nerdy and a little kind of like not PG-13 thing that you could possibly find, but like it's not bad.
I mean, some TSA agents gotta know what Cards Against Humanity is and what people get up to these days.
But like even those ones were like, oh, it's machine learning themed. It's kind of weird. It was a good time. Ah, yes, yeah, thank you, Marionette. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, we talk about ads in creative ways sometimes, from time to time. Yeah, see, I really don't want people to have to, like, sub to my channel or whatever to, like, watch this. Like, I really appreciate all the subscribings and all the support and the bits. I love it.
Money.
Y'all are great.
Give Lin money. Give Lin money. This is subliminal messaging.
No!
Sorry, what were you saying?
God damn it, Dust. This is the Dust we know and love.
Lin will squander it all on boba.
That is actually also kind of true. No, but like, yeah, I don't want people to have to pay for it, but Twitch doesn't let us remove ads. Like, both I and Dust have tried, but it's not a thing. Because Twitch wants money, you know, as they do. The thing I do recommend is if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, I think, then you get like a free sub to a Twitch channel, which means that you're taking money away from Amazon and giving it to me, which I appreciate. Heck yeah. Take money away from the big companies. Let's go! But also, yeah, the other thing we recommend is to join the Discord where we talk about ads in creative ways. In ways that I would never recommend doing on my stream. I would never, ever recommend getting an ad blocker.
Not endorsing in any way at all.
No endorsements of any ad blockers whatsoever. You should not use an ad blocker because ad blockers are bad.
People have been questioned for doing math homework on planes because it was suspicious writings.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Every day
actually.
I lose a little more faith in humanity. I'm just
gonna
say.
someone was. I remember this. This is like an old Reddit post. Yo, Valerius, how's it going? Oh, also, yo to all the people that I didn't say hello to. My bad.
There are so many people saying hello, hello.
Hello. We try to say hello to as many people as possible.
Hello, hello, hello.
If I forgot you, type something again, I guess. Yo, hello. Moose, there we go. Yo, Jervis, hello.
Moose Lem.
Is that the noise that Moose... Meese. Is that the noise that Meese make? I had like a second to decide what I was going to use as a plural. I'm like, okay, no, I've picked.
Yeah, the Meeses.
The Meese. Multiple Meese.
I feel like, would a moose be able to lem? Or
yeah.
I feel like with a moose it's like slobber or nothing. I don't know.
Oh. This has been Animal Facts with Dust.
I feel like a moose would be unable to lem. It's like either full on, like French kissing you, or nothing.
Animal
Sorry,
Facts with only Dust.
Image.
Because I don't know anything about animals. A horse can mlem.
Has like some decorum though. I don't know if a moose has the mlem capabilities.
Dust secretly an Uma Musume fan.
Dude, I've gone on record saying I think Uma Musume is like a genius idea by some marketing expert.
I have no idea what's going on in Uma Musume, but like I guess I'm not gonna question it.
Dude, like that's such a creative idea.
I'm the one person who would not be attracted to this game. Like I feel like I am the anti-target audience. No, I think it's great. I think it's a genuinely cool idea. It's such a cool idea.
I think it's such a cool idea. I want to play it though.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
It's a little weird.
Oh, I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's a very cool idea.
But you just don't like.
I just don't like animals. Yeah. I'm like, why would you take a perfectly good set of anime girls and turn them into horses? What the frick is this?
But that's so genius. Like, there are horse nerds. There are so many horse nerds in the world that would go crazy for that kind of shit.
That's kind of fair.
Like, real racehorses turn into anime girls.
I'm also very glad that the Steel Ball Run anime was announced at about the same time. Steel Ball Run is the 7th arc of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it features a transcontinental horse race. It also features the President of the Americas searching for the corpse of Jesus Christ so he can save the world. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't question it. It's just...
Don't question JoJo. Just go along for the ride, because everything does make sense eventually. I feel like the thing about JoJo that separates it from some other, like, absurd media is that when you read JoJo, you're like... You have to suspend disbelief enough to, like, believe a set of rules, and then once you believe those rules, the rest of the arc will be consistent to those rules. Which I like a lot, actually. I think it's quite nice. It holds itself together really well. Yeah, for the Fire Emblem Shadows fans, for the Fire Emblem fans who have not played Fire Emblem Shadows, there is a Lin, as in, like, Lyn from Game 7. She is in Shadows, and she can turn into a evil centaur horse. So, they Uma Musume'd Lin. They did it. They took the rings to Mordor. Yeah, real
Now
horse
people
Lin.
are obsessed about the real horse gold shit because he's weird as hell. Okay.
Oh? Yeah,
See,
I think
like-
I've heard that, right? Like, people are getting into, like, real horse racing because of Uma Musume.
Yeah, I have heard that. The only one I know about is Haru Urara, which yeah, Pumpkin is talking about. That's the one that's like never won a race, right?
Did they also pass away, I think, maybe?
No, I think they're alive.
No. The rip is correct, I think. The one that Pumpkin is saying.
Oh, wait,
more than
really?
just... Yeah, more than just, like, the sadness. I think one of them passed away, and I think it was maybe
I have
that
to
one?
look it up.
One of them, I don't know. One of the horses passed away and people were sad. Yeah, okay, she just passed away recently and she never won a single race. That's the one that I know, yes.
Oh, September 9th. This was like 20 days ago. Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty
okay.
recently.
Well, rip her.
Many rip.
She was just like generally beloved because she tried really hard, right?
Oh.
That's what I want to be. Is like I want people to like me just because I try really hard and fail all the time.
Heck yeah. Perseverance is a skill, by the way. I just want people to know
Exactly. And people will learn that when I play Silksong.
that. Yeah.
As the only thing I got going for me is my unending perseverance.
Heck yeah. Oh, by the way, this is a good time as any to shout out. Hecking name is on the screen too, but you can go follow my good friend Dust_Rabbit right
Wait, Lin
here.
doesn't have any friends. I don't know who she's talking about.
Oh, that's right. What are we, acquaintances? Are we at C support? I keep forgetting. Are we at C support yet? Have I unlocked
That's
C
your
support?
weird lingo.
I think we've unlocked C support, but not B or something like that. Probably. The one that looks like Estelle, I don't know what Estelle is, unfortunately. Other than Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, whose name is Estelle, but spelled different.
Shining star of losers everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Just like me.
Woo! Yay, question mark? Hold on a moment there.
Hey, she got like a lifetime supply of hay from people just donating, like
Oh.
throwing
Really?
money at her.
Oh, that's kind of neat, actually. I love
I
that.
think so, yeah. I think that was her whole story was like,
Oh.
you know, she ran so many races and never won, and people just loved her and they gave her all the food.
It's kind of brilliant, actually. You know what you
That's the
should
kind of
do,
life I
right?
wanna live.
Purposefully lose every race, and
Yes.
then people will like you. You won't have to put effort in. You get all the money, all the ryegrass.
Yeah, I love me some ryegrass.
Every ryegrass. There's a horse girl who looks like the protagonist of Trails in the Sky. Okay, fair enough.
Great.
Good to know. This makes sense. We need the Tetra's eyebrows to go up. That was part of the plot of A Knight's Tale. I don't know what A Knight's Tale is. Now I'm gonna look it up. What's A Knight's Tale? A Knight apostrophe S tale. It is a movie that explains why I don't know it, because I haven't watched very many movies. Oh, Alan Tudyk is in this one. Hey, I don't know the rest of these people. I probably should know who Heath Ledger is, but it doesn't ring a bell. Or it rings a bell, and that's about it. Heath Ledger did something important, but I don't know what. But I know Alan Tudyk.
I have another moth in my room.
Oh no!
Heckin' moths.
Do you have a, like, you know, one of those, like, moth killer things? Like the little, like, rackets?
Oh no, that'd be gross. I don't wanna kill moths with that. Maybe like skeeters.
No, fair enough. I guess I've never used that on moths, but they're probably pretty large.
I have a carpeted floor too, so
Oh, true, yeah. That's a good
yeah, just cleaning up like moth dust after I've exploded a moth sounds like more trouble than it's worth.
I mean, I've been in places where I've, like, had piles of dead mosquitoes lying around. So, it happens. When you go traveling, sometimes you gotta put up with random bugs. I waged a war against the ants one time. I was telling Stream about this like a year or two ago.
Dude, I feel like you tell the story every 2 months.
Oh yeah. Actually, have I told it recently? I used to tell it every 2 months.
Bye, good night. Good night, Joe Generic.
Good night.
You're
Have
the
a
most
good-
special in my heart.
I don't know why I said that.
What's Joe Generic gets C support and I'm only at wait, hold on. E support. I'm only at C.
Joe Generic, you're such a good friend.
Wait, what story of War with Ants? Oh, I must not have said it in the last multiple months then, because I think Mob has been there for like most streams. So, I'll summarize it for dust convenience. Went to a hotel, ants everywhere. All my friends were like so mad. One of them had to like stay in a room that was outside, and so the ants were just like all over her bed too. But I waged a war against the ones in my room because the people at the hotel front desk said they wouldn't help us. I cornered them slowly but surely, killing off the ones in specific areas to kind of like make them stay away from there until they were essentially quarantined in a region of the bathroom. And then once they got stuck there, I let them have it. I was like, okay, you know what, frick it, you can have this corner of the bathroom, that's yours now. I need the rest of it though. So I left like a kind of pile of dead ants in like a sort of a ring. Like as a warning. In a way that like a conquering alien force would presumably kill a few people to make an example.
Hold on, don't dead ants attract more ants as a defense mechanism?
They seem to stay within the side of the dead ants. I might have actually piled it up enough that they couldn't get through or something. They might have formed a barrier. Which, to be fair, like if you encountered a barrier of human corpses, you probably wouldn't want to go past it.
Yeah.
You could make a Shadow of the Colossus game based off of this. I don't know what Shadow of the Colossus is, but you know what? Fair. Valid. Alright. We got ourselves a bit of a face. Chibi expressions are hard. You know Lin plays tactical RPGs because of how she dealt with ants' war crimes. True. I mean, no, I would never commit war crimes. Oh dear. Of course not. I'm a good, honest, young southern lass.
What?
We now have an emote for this. There. If I encountered a barrier of human corpses, I would leave and never come back and possibly never go anywhere again. True. Fun fact, in the story that many people may not have heard of, called Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, but I've definitely talked about on stream at least once before, but maybe like a few years ago, maybe not recently. In the story Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, there's a really cool moment in which a small child is trapped. By cool, I mean terrifying and horror. It's gonna be a little bit dark. A small child is trapped in a tower. He cannot die. He cannot eat. There's his twin is at the top of the tower and he's at the base, and there's like a giant wall surrounding the tower. So he's like in the bottom of the tower, outside the tower, but like the base wall surrounds him and he can't leave. Every now and then, people from the kingdom that they were like forced from dump their corpses into this sort of like snowy, frozen area. And so the twin realizes that he can save his other twin if he can just climb out and get through the walls. So he like starts trying to climb the stones, but he can't manage it because they're a little bit slippery. But what he realizes next is that if you pile up enough corpses against the wall, you can kind of sort of form yourself a bit of a ladder and start making your way up the wall. So he starts dragging the corpses that are piled in towards the edge of the wall. And the more he gets, the more close he seems to freedom. And I will not spoil what happens next, but I will say that it is sad and terrible, and also it was a good story. Yay!
Thanks, Lin.
You're welcome.
Thanks for sharing.
Reservoir Chronicles is such a funny story because it starts off and it's like a whole, like it's just a really lighthearted romp through like multiple universes, and you're like, wow, this is so cute and lighthearted. Like they made an anime for it. They started making an anime and they were like, yeah, this is cute and lighthearted. Look at this like group of like travelers just going between multiple universes. And then they start going into the backstories of the characters, and the manga just gets real dark all of a sudden, and the anime actually stopped. Like they gave up. They were like, frick, we cannot sanitize this. This is we made ourselves an issue because we started animating this as if it was for kids, and now there's people like, I don't know, piling corpses beside snow walls in order to try to escape. Like, how the frick are we gonna get out of this? Like when you get to the point where characters are like ripping each other's eyes out and eating them in order to gain their magic, like you've reached a point where it's no longer kids material. But it was good. It was a really good story.
That was kind of like a cool premise, though, the eyes thing.
Yeah, it's great actually, and at the same time, in the related but not the same story called Holic, I've talked about these people before. Holic and Reservoir are like twin stories in that they both follow different sets of characters, but they're happening at the same time. And then like items and like events will sort of swap back and forth between them every now and then, but the stories are largely unconnected and you can read them separately. So at the same time where people are ripping out each other's eyes in Reservoir Chronicles, people are trading eyes between like a spider god and like this archer character in Holic. So like there's a sort of like six-way eye trade going on. Quite fun, really good story. It's not all gruesome. I think that was the most gruesome part, and most of it is like relatively lighthearted, and it does a really good job of just like having some interesting characters going through various different worlds, with a really fun plot twist and conclusion happening at a specific point. Yeah, shout out to Reservoir Chronicles, I really like it. Oh, for the people here from like the Zelda side of things, the reason I chose to make Wisdomverse and Secrets We Keep parallel stories, or I guess Wielders of Wisdom and Secrets We Keep parallel stories, is because I really loved what they did in freaking Reservoir Chronicles and Holic. I was like, oh, this is so cool. I wish I could do something similar. We cannot distribute this to the general public. Shut it all down. Yeah, kind of. So what they did do, actually, they released one OVA. They released an OVA of the part that includes the guy eating the other guy's eye, and they kind of like toned it down a little bit for anime. And the rest of that arc is actually pretty good and like decently wholesome, so it's okay. And then they stopped before the twins and the tower because I don't think they could figure out how to animate that. They skipped that entire part, and then they made another OVA of the next bit. Like they gave up entirely on one character's backstory because they're like, it's a little too dark. We don't think we can animate this. And for the people who know Cardcaptor Sakura, by the way, Sakura is one of the main characters of this. Just so I can confuse the shit out of some people here. Yeah, it is spelled with 3 X's at the front. The X's do not refer to anything shady. It's literally just like blank holic. Yeah, the Reservoir Chronicles series and Holic are both by the authors of Cardcaptor Sakura. They made it as... They had written like a bunch of stuff by then, and they were like, look, we've done like 30 years of manga writing. We have like a whole bunch of different worlds. What if like a set of characters, alternate universe versions of a set of characters, were to like kind of roam between them and then experience trauma? Yeah, it's Sakura and Shaoran from Cardcaptor Sakura. Alternate universe versions of them are the main characters of Reservoir Chronicles. Sakura gets stabbed through the chest at one point. Shaoran is the one who rips out the eye and gets his eye ripped out. Actually, he rips out one of his clone's eyes and eats it. He rips out Phi's eye at one point too, actually. Okay, he does a lot of ripping out of eyes. He rips out his own eye and puts it in a clone, and then he also, he rips out Phi's eye and eats it at a different point. I'm searching this up now, people not believing. It's true, it's true. I am a Clamp fan. I read all of the Clamp things because I liked Reservoir Chronicles so much, actually. I got into it through Reservoir. Starts as Kingdom Hearts and becomes Shin Megami Tensei. I don't know enough about Shin Megami Tensei to contest that, but that sounds about right. Sounds really interesting. It's good, it's really good. I recommend, especially if you already know Holic and liked it, read Reservoir. It'll give a lot of context, and then same thing vice versa. If you read Reservoir and you haven't read Holic, give it a read. Holic is completely different as a story though. Holic is, so both of them are completely different genres, which I found really interesting as well. Kind of like JoJo, in that like each thing is its own genre, except these two are happening at the same time. Holic is like a sort of supernatural slice of life, where you follow an apprentice who works in an antique shop, but the antique shop is a little bit more than it seems. Anyone who enters the shop usually has a wish, and they will need to trade something of equal value to get that wish. What they trade is up to them, and many, many various horrors and such ensue. And as they go on, the apprentice sort of starts to find out more about himself than he knew was there too. Yeah, Holic is supernatural slice of life. Reservoir is action fantasy. Strikes me as the type of story that an author writes when they get tired of always doing the same sugary nice stuff and just want to stretch a few muscles. Surprisingly, Clamp is usually, they kind of put some dark stuff in their works usually, And then Cardcaptor Sakura is like weirdly nice, actually. Like I think it's Cardcaptor Sakura and Magic Knight Rayearth that are the clamp things that are just kind of like wholesome. And then like other than that, it's mostly kind of dark. There was an old manga called X 1999 in which the main character's name is Kamui, like Fire Emblem Fates Kamui, and he has to choose between a light and dark side, like Fire Emblem Fates Kamui, and he makes the wrong decision, like Fire Emblem Fates Kamui. Yeah, Clamp wrote Fire Emblem Fates. That's a joke, by the way, baby doll. Sometimes you just gotta be happy. Yeah, true. And Reservoir is also really well written. Like, it's not just horror. In fact, it's not horror at all. It's really action fantasy, but like dark action fantasy, I guess, a little bit. Most of it is pretty wholesome. Yes, Clamp are the masters of adding dark twists to children's stories. Exactly, that's what they do. They write some like pretty wholesome looking stuff, and then it's like, but then suddenly, and you're like, okay, all right, okay. Clamp Kirby's writer. Kirby does not get as dark as Clamp gets. Clamp is a different level. Yes, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle is the one. The other one is called XXX Holic. It's just, you just call them Reservoir. And Holic, specifically. It's too long to say. And it's all capitalized weirdly. That was like a thing back in the day. They liked things with different, capitalizations for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like I'm making really small edits to this eyes because I don't really like how it looks at the moment. Maybe a little bit more to the side. Not too many people die in Kirby, that's true. People don't necessarily die in Reservoir Chronicles, they just suffer a lot. like think about like, I don't know. I guess. Yeah, it's not gonna get like Vinland Saga or anything. Like Vinland Saga, Berserk, Gantz, all great stories by the way, Battle Royale. Those are all gonna be like actual seinen. Reservoir does not ever go that low. Dust, do you have a favorite like horror story actually, now that I think about it?
Me?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Man.
I feel like you know enough horror.
I feel like I should, but nothing's coming to...
I guess that makes sense because you read like a lot of short stories usually, no?
I do read a lot of short stories, yeah. But also... I don't know. I also don't think I read a lot of like horror per se, other than short stories, like long form stories. I don't know if I read a lot of horror. I read more like mystery, thriller stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which is like kind of bordering that region, but not exactly what
also
it is.
fair, yeah. I feel like most stories that I write have at least some mystery in them, but I never write like a like slice of life true mystery genre. I just like stories with mystery. What can I say?
Yeah, same. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like almost like all stories are kind of mysteries at core. Or whenever I write, it becomes that. Because
yeah. Like, all stories that we write.
You want to figure something out throughout the story.
Yes, exactly. Like, you gotta, like, you obviously don't need to. Like, I never want people to feel like you have to figure something out, but, like, readers should look at the story and then, like, about, like, 5%, maybe even, like, a little less or a little more, should be like, oh, this is the thing that you're planning, right?
Yeah,
and then like,
and
you want like maybe like 80% to be like, oh, like when the reveal happens, like right before it happens, like maybe like 5 sentences before it happens, about like 80% of people should be like, oh, I see where this is going. And then like the other 10% should get it when the reveal happens and go like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's the hope. That's the hope.
Yeah, I think that is like, that element of mystery really makes a story, you know, like elevates it.
Yeah.
Reading experience, almost like interactive in a weird way.
Yes, exactly. This is actually kind of why I enjoy, so I've written my one novel that that Dust knows about, that I haven't actually published or shown to anyone other than Dust and Ari, I think, actually. But other than that, I enjoy writing chapter by chapter, because that lets me, like, kind of track people's, like, views of what's gonna happen next. So I did this for, like, the first, like, proper long fic I wrote back in the day. For like Gold Poisons, where it was also a mystery, and since I had it planned out from the beginning, I was like, okay, let me see like how far people are gonna go. And then I think in Gold Poisons, like one person knew who the murderer was, before like chapter 18 out of 20 where it reveals who the murderer was. And I was like, oh, nice, you got it, good, okay, cool, cool. Like, that's good, because I mean, it's like I'm giving the right clues. And then at about like chapter 18...
which is great because, yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, the fact that one person got it means, like, you gave enough for someone to figure it out,
Yes,
so.
yeah. Like, I want, like, one person, like, maybe, like... I think in Secrets We Keep, so far, 2 of the big spoilers have been revealed. Like, 2 of the big pillars upon which this thing was written have been revealed. And I believe, like, 2 people got it beforehand. The second pillar, which was, like, the hard one. So I like knowing that. And I also, like, I'm glad that people were following along and, like, had gotten to the point right before where they were like, oh, yeah, I see what's happening. I'm like, yeah, okay, good. Good, perfect. Oh yeah, I think Pumpkin is in the Discord. I think their Discord name, I mean, I don't know if you want me to out you, but you did put it in the Discord chat. Their Discord name is the one that starts with a C. I think they have like it's like a Ness profile or something, right? Is that right, Pumpkin? Correct me if I'm wrong, though. It could be somebody else. Kirby is a good boy who doesn't kill people usually. Frick. What murders has Kirby been committing? Oh no. Little did we know. Maybe like move the eye a little. Okay. Let's do the hard part. Also, what color did I make people's eyes before? Oh, I kept them this color? Did it up there? No, I did. Okay, never mind. Guess we're sticking with this then. Oh, it wasn't Nest, it was the Mother 1 protagonist, Nintendo. Ah, okay. My bad, I got them confused. Tetra's gotta have like dark brown or black eyes. Something like this. Everyone confuses them, you're fine. Yeah, they do look kind of similar. I can tell the difference if I see them usually. But I've played Earthbound, which is Mother 2. I've played Mother 3, which is Lucas's game. But I have not played Mother 1 yet. So I am missing the Nintendo lore. One day I will learn the truth of the Nintendo. I guess it makes sense for Tetra's eyes to like not be like... Because the eye color should be dark. Maybe I'll add like a light line or something, maybe? This is gonna be unique to Tetra, but it'll look weird, I think. Yeah, that looks weird. Go back, go back. Feel free to toss a question in nerd stuff. Yeah, go ahead. I am always, I may not answer, but I'm always willing to have programming things discussed on my Discord. Nerd stuff exists, like the channel Nerd stuff exists purely for that. And for like anime, I think is what we've been using it for. Like anything that's just like, I don't know, out of the ordinary, I suppose. Mr. Owl, is Linda Ross say Asian brown, North American brown, South American brown, Australian brown, European brown, or African brown? Narrator, the world may never know. True. The world may never know. Oh, gotcha. You would answer. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Marionette has volunteered their services. Yeah, I used to, I do enjoy teaching actually quite a bit. I used to teach many, many things. Computer science was one of those things back in the olden days. But I have no time anymore, which is unfortunate. Not that anyone does. I feel like everybody's busy nowadays. Mother 3 is great, but I actually like Mother 2 better, believe it or not. I think Mother 3 was a good story, but it is in the end a story, and it feels disjointed. And I say that to contrast it with Mother 2, where in Earthbound, everything you play is not only like unique to the game, it's also like it's a really fun, interesting way of looking at video games in general. Like, most things are like meta to some degree. For example, take the fact that like instead of saving in this game, you essentially like you call your parents and like instead of getting like cash from defeating enemies, you call your dad and he deposits, like you tell him your story and he deposits money in your account like he's giving you like an allowance. Instead of like putting items in storage, you like call your sister and she works for like a little delivery service and she's like, yeah, I'll take your items for you. There's like a mechanic where you get homesick and you have to like make sure to call your mom in time and like talk to your mom again. It's really cute. And then there's like a bunch of wacky ass nonsense and it's so good. And it also gets surprisingly dark and heartfelt at like a specific point. Also, I think, is Jeff one of the first, or Tony, not Jeff, I guess, but is Tony one of the confirmed, first confirmed gay characters in like all of video gaming history or something? I feel like the author of Mother 2 confirmed that Tony was gay or something, which is interesting. Usually it's like implied as frick, but I think I forgot who made it. Whoever the dev for Mother 2 was, I feel like confirmed it or something. Mother 3 does not have an official English translation, but I have played the non-official one and it is quite good. It is quite good. Top tier gaming. Mother 3 good. But Mother 2 better. But Mother 3 good. What color eyes did I give Wind? It was either like ocean blue green color. Seems like a sort of thing you would have. I'll try that. This is where I get to finally decide once and for all what eye colors I'm choosing. It matches the background. It's okay, his skin will be different. Wind and sun have the same skin tone. But I didn't copy it. There we go. Can't remember where, but kinda, he has a crush on Jeff. Yeah, no, I think it was actually, like, so he does in the game have a crush on Jeff. And then I think it's also, like, it was official or something is what I read somewhere, but, I mean, internet points, right, so don't trust me. Yeah, Wind does not have freckles. Because Spirit has freckles. Have a theory that Nintendo won't release a translation because it might increase the age rating of the game? Yeah, the existence of the fan translation does kind of mean that they don't need to, but then again, the fan translation of Investigations 2 in Ace Attorney had been out for like 10 years, and then they just randomly decided, they're like, yeah, we're doing an official one, by the way. So this is the thing that happens sometimes. They just take a game that has a perfectly good fan translation and they decide to translate it and get more money. I'm glad, for one, because I think that got a lot more people into AAI 2 and it's good and it deserves it. I gotta look that up and figure out if that's actually canon or not. I wonder. Let's see if I can find a source. Hold on. Earthbound. Tony. Gay. Yeah. I was right, I think. Well, according to the Earthbound wiki, at least, I'm right. Shigesato Itoi has confirmed that Tony is gay. Let's see if I can get any... Yeah, I don't have a source on this beyond the wiki, but I remember reading it on like on a wiki or something, so this is fair. Yeah, it was said in an interview once that with Itoi that one of the characters in the game is gay, and I think it's gay, so probably I think it counts. Yeah, most people saying he's canonically gay. Okay, I'll take it. I think like that's enough. I'll take it. If an interview says so, then it counts. It's canon as much as possible. Is there, like, controversy? I'm looking at more of it. Apparently there's some controversy over this? What's the controversy? Either he's gay or he isn't.
Lin, you know full well there's always controversy.
I mean, I guess, but it's not like... Well, I guess. Yeah, there's probably always controversy.
Like even if he is clearly gay, like there's still gonna be controversy.
People do be like that. Yeah, I always thought that was super cute. I ship him and Jeff. Jeff is never stated to be gay, but he also doesn't really think about romance because he's busy with other things. You know, like saving the world and being nearly killed 15,000 times. Controversy for the audacity of having a gay character? Unheard of. Yeah, I know, right? Wait, Earthbound is old too, though, right? Like, how old? Earthbound release date 1994? Goddamn. Yep, 1994. Huh. Jeff is married to the grind, unfortunately for Tony. I mean, kinda. He's free at the end of the game. It's okay. At the end of the game, he's free, and he can do whatever the frick he wants. So he should go back to Winters, and well, they're like kids, but presumably later. They can get to know each other more in their boarding school. They're both in boarding school. That's how his story starts. Also, Jeff's dad shows up in Mother 3, so we actually don't know what happened to get that to happen, considering that Mother 3 takes place in like an entirely different universe, but I mean, 2 characters from Earthbound do show up in Mother 3. Oh yeah, there was the Vivian thing, yeah. Yeah, I genuinely had no clue. I played TTYD back in the day, and I had no idea because they removed it entirely from the English release that Vivian was trans.
Yeah. Censorship.
Censorship.
I knew about this one, yeah.
Yeah. I recently streamed 1000 Year Door. I did a challenge run, didn't I? What did I do? I think I did like min HP. Yeah. Yeah, I recently streamed 1000 Year Door's remake, and I did a min HP challenge run. So essentially, like, most enemies can one-shot you. Just anywhere. Like, woo! It was fun though, it was a good time. And I discovered for the first time during that release that Vivian was trans. And this did not change the fact that Vivian is the best character. Frick yeah, I love Vivian. I always thought Vivian was the best companion, and that has not changed. Goombella close second though. Goombella pretty cool too. Yeah, it is Pokey with his, or Porky, depending on which version of the translation you have. It is indeed that guy. I was like, I don't know if I should spoil it, but I guess his existence isn't a spoiler, so I'm okay with it. Also, somehow Tetra's hair got darker. When did that happen? This ain't right. Whee! Shock bright hair. This doesn't even go bright enough for me. I want like more bright than this. I might add a glow to Tetra's hair just because. It's gotta like glow, it's gotta be neon. Porky is his nickname in English. I think that makes sense considering, oh yeah! Oh yeah, the freaking Brawl boss! It was so good! I remember playing that back in Subspace Emissary back in the day. Oh man. What good memories. Yeah, that was, I played that long before I ever played Earthbound or Mother 2 or any of the other, or wait, no, hold on. Mother 3 or any of the other ones. So my first introduction to Ness and Lucas was that scene. So good. Oh, Mother 1 is grindy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I heard it was pretty good. Good stuff. I think I will play it one day, just to make the trilogy complete, you know? Just have a personal fondness to it. Fair. I mean, I know that most people prefer Mother 3 over Mother 2, and I'm like that one person who thinks Mother 2 is really, really neat. So maybe I'll like Mother 1 too, who knows? Yeah, the Subspace Emissary Porky was so freaking terrifying. You're running through like a haunted playground, like a dilapidated old... Just like, scared for your life. Pokemon trainer is there. We've talked about Subspace Emissary on stream before, it's the best. If they ever make another Smash, which I hope they will, we need another Subspace Emissary. Like, cut down the roster by half, I don't care. Just give me another story mode. The tomato fan
always
translation.
wishing for the you know, the non-popular things.
I mean, people liked Subspace Emissary, I think. The story mode of Brawl was, like, I think widely loved. The only problem, or the reason the devs didn't come back with it, is apparently they didn't like the fact that the cutscenes were immediately posted on YouTube and, like, most people knew it. Like, they wanted people to, like, play the game and figure it out themselves. This is what I heard. But Subspace Emissary was well liked. I think the problem is just that nowadays there's so many characters you can't make a story out of it, so I say cut them by half. Look, like, I'm a Fire Emblem super fan. Okay, you guys know this. Like, I've played almost every Fire Emblem game. I still think there's too many FE characters in Smash. Like, I'd be happy to remove half of them if we got Subspace back. Like, keep Marth, obviously. Keep Robin. He can represent all of Awakening. We take out Lucina and Chrom. We don't need either of them. Corrin's like a maybe. He's a solid maybe. Ike deserves to stay. Roy can go. Sorry, Roy. Get out. Yeah, why are there so many Sword Lords? I think we need some of them. Keep Roy. No, Roy has to go. He's too close to... Roy and Chrom are both out. We don't even need Echo Fighters. They're just out. We can keep Lin as an Echo Fighter, like Lin from FE7 as an Echo Fighter for Marth, right? So at least we have like a little bit of a... like, she's green hair. She's already a Smash Assist trophy, so that's close enough, right? Ike gets to stay. Is there even anyone who could be a... I don't think there's anyone who could be like a sword fighter or an echo fighter for Ike. It's just Ike. We only need one Ike. Ike is Ike. He's in there. Ike is too iconic, I think. You can't remove Ike. You can't spell iconic without Ike. We so do get to swap out Roy for Lin. Everybody knows FE7 is better. I'm sorry, Mob. It's true. You know it. Also, Lin is a little bit more unique than Roy. Just by default. Because she's a girl. Also, I'm removing Lucina, which removes the only girl, so I have to put another one in. We can actually get another girl. I keep Robin, I add Celica as an Echo Fighter for Robin. Doesn't count as a main character, but because we have Echo Fighter status, that means Celica has the exact same moveset, and it works. She's also got, like, magic and swords, so... Also adds a little bit of diversity to the cast, for once. If we really need one more, I guess we keep Corrin, and we add Alir as an Echo Fighter. And then Violet stays. 3 houses is too iconic. So what does that leave us with? We have Marth, Ike, Robin, and Violet, and Corrin. So 6 main characters. And the others are echoes and shouldn't count as characters. Celica does light magic, but Robin also doesn't do dark magic, and he gets a dark magic spell, so it's allowed. Robin can technically reclass into it, but like not at the same time. It doesn't have to be like super canon. I'm okay with this. I think Celica has also been associated with fire in like enough situations to make it work. And like I could see her casting lightning. Heck, I could even see her cast like a dark spell. She does go dark for a little bit. Fallen Celica is real. And she can hurt you. Yeah, Robin casts Nosferatu in Smash. Without changing classes. How dare he? It works though, it works. Echo Fighters was such a missed opportunity. Oh, in what way? I think they did a pretty good job with the Echo Fighters, to be honest. I feel like. Nosferatu swaps between light and dark every 2 games. Nosferatu's only light in Echoes, isn't it? Is it light in other games? It's mostly a dark spell, isn't it? It's definitely dark in Awakening. Oh, they're 2 same? Well, I mean, that's like the point of Echo Fighters, right? Is that you don't have to do any more like moveset development. Could have added more of them rather than introducing them and then nothing after. Are there? I don't think I could think of any other Echo Fighters I would have wanted for like most of the games I've played in the Nintendo Smash cast. I feel like this... Like, I mean, Pit and Dark Pit Echo Fighters make sense, you know what I mean? Like, who are you gonna add for Palutena? Like, Viridi's? I guess you could add Viridi, but, like... It's not gonna work. Her moveset is too difficult, so, like, doesn't count, you know? I think they did, like, a pretty good job considering how many different fandoms they had to pander to. And there was no way all three of Three Houses lords were getting in, so I think they did the best job they could with that. Violet is the problem. Yeah, same down to the stats. I'm okay with that. They can't, like, I think the whole point of an Echo Fighter is that, like, they don't have time to develop a separate character for each of these people. So they're gonna try to make as many things the same as they possibly can, which is totally valid. Like, if that gets me more characters in, I'm okay with that. Simon and Victor? Yeah, I could see it. I mean, having the same stats makes sense to me. Like, actually, it should be... So, Chrom is canonically much stronger than Roy. Chrom has broken, like, stone walls with his bare hands while training on accident. Roy does not do that shit because he's 15. But they gave them the same stats, and I'm okay with that. Like, it gets us Chrom in the game. That's allowed. Yeah, they're, most of the Echo Fighters are very slightly different, but not by much. And they usually do have different, like, final smashes and stuff if they need to, so I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, I'm very much okay with that. We can't ask too much of the Smash developers, okay? They've got to balance, like, 75 characters already. That's kind of insane. And Libyan people are just built different. That's incorrect. Like, come on. And Libyan lords, like, die to illness. Like, that's like the entire point. No. Okay, I guess Roy is 1/4 dragon. So maybe he has dragon strength, maybe. Maybe his dragon strength overrides the death illness thing that Elowood has going on. Like they literally are though. Oh, fine. Okay, we got our wind. We got our tether. Gotta add some shirts though. Hold up. Okay, what color is Wind's shirt? Oh, it's the same color as the background, frick. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Elowood doesn't die. I mean, he's like, the only reason he doesn't die in battle is that he's too busy dying to his illness. Like, he's like very clearly ill and he's only like 40. He's less than 40, probably. Like, I hope that Elowood doesn't die, but he's very clearly ill, though. He's the only dad that doesn't die in the series. True. But, like, once again, he survives not dying by, like, being, like, so deathly ill that he cannot fight. And he's ill enough that he has to send his 15-year-old son to war instead. That's, like, a little sad, right? He has no choice, and he does it. And he's a great guy. I love Elowood, by the way. One of my favorite characters. Yeah, he doesn't die. He doesn't die. I'm just saying they're not built different. They're built slightly weaker. They're built slightly weaker, and that helps them survive. Like, contrast this with, say, like, Grail, for example, right? Grail is built different, which is to say that he's, like, insanely strong. He's so strong that literally nobody could defeat him, including people with, like, tons of magical artifacts. And he's so strong that people, like, he kind of, okay, for reasons that I'm not going to spoil because people should play the game that Grail is from, he gets killed. Yes, every parent in this series does actually die. I am contrasting the fact that Elowood survives due to being ill with the fact that Grail is so strong that he ends up killing himself, essentially. He cuts the tendons on his right hand so he can't wield his weapon with his strongest hand anymore, and he also switches weapon type to something that makes him weaker to the people who want to kill him, and then he gets killed by those people. Every parent literally dies. I think Roy has a surviving father. Claude has both parents surviving until the end of his game. And if we count Soren as the main lord, technically one parent lives there. Who else is there? who's like... Lucina's father is dead. Lucina's mother is dead because the Chrom that she's talking to is not her father. Chrom's parents are dead. Corin's parents are dead. Corin kills the remaining parent he has left. Yeah, Ike, parents dead. Marth starts the game with his parents dying. Yep. 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 Woo. Average generic dragon in Alib and compared to the average fire dragon in every other Fire Emblem game. Well, actually, that's a bit of a minus point in Alib's favor too, which is to say that like one red dragon is the final boss in Alib, versus like the humans have to like band together and fight one red dragon, versus like in Tellius, one of the like semi-final levels just has like a ton of red dragons all over. Yeah, people do joke about that actually, Pumpkin. Like, rules of the Fire Emblem universe, don't be a parent, you will die. Just don't have kids, don't do it. You're gonna die, you're gonna die, run! Run! Don't give your kids a tragic backstory. Whoa. Too large. Yeah, it'll be fun to see whether... Okay, I was gonna say maybe Alir has a surviving parent, but then I realized, nope. By the end of the game, both are dead. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see whether Fortune's Weave will finally break this trend. Maybe one of the characters... Because Kai stated that his goal is to keep his father alive. And immediately all of us were like, yeah, good luck with that, my dude. Good hecking luck. The humans in Elite fought a whole war against those generic fire dragons. Yeah, Mob, the things you're saying are true, but you're, like, this means the dragons in Elite are strong. It means the humans are weaker. Tellius dragons are, that's true. They are a little differently sized. This is also, well, actually, no, not true. Actually, never mind. Look up the Tellius, okay, so you can look up the cutscene where, you're gonna have to, like, look up the specific cutscene, because I don't know what the cutscene is called, but if you look up where Kurthnaga destroys, like, a building, he's genuinely quite large. Even comparing the sizes, unfortunately, I do believe the Black Dragons of Tellius are larger. And they are also, by default, more powerful. Just because of how the game works. The Tellius cast is kind of built different, I will admit. Look, I'm an Alib stan too, okay? I love FE7, even if I don't like FE6 as much, but like, I have to admit. I have to admit. Yeah, genuinely possible, Pumpkin. If they execute Kai's father in front of him for the drama, I will be like, yep, okay, fair. Fair. I see it. Legit FE moves right here. Fire Emblem protagonists have had worse happen to them.
It is 8:14, and I am...
You're right.
About Bunzo.
I have also finished the main bit. I'm gonna have to add shadows still, but this is looking decent. I think I also need to just make the whole thing more saturated, because this is the Wind Waker cast. So...
Saturation.
Saturate! I need it lighter, though. Why is it not light enough? Maybe I make everything darker. Maybe that's the solution. Make everything darker and then this stands out.
I might make a last-minute grocery store run, so I should go.
Oh. Oh no. You missing something?
I
Do you need
finished
food, by the
my
way? I have some
Alfredo
extra.
sauce. I finished my Alfredo sauce.
Oh, sad.
And I still have a lot of pasta left.
Oh. Fair enough. Alright.
Actually, there is like Alfredo sauce in the kitchen cabinet, but I assume that's not yours.
No, it's probably Ari's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
If you want food, though, I have
Cool.
extra pizza. I have leftovers from yesterday, and then I also have pizza from today.
I just want to finish the pasta.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I
fair
wanna run to the grocery store.
Alright, and I'm heading out as well. I'll see you guys all later. Go check out Dust, go check out me, go check out the Discord. Heck yeah. Let's go. Who are we raiding today? Is somebody doing a stream? Somebody doing
I need to run. Bye!
Oh, looks like Mesa's doing a stream. Let's go raid Mesa. Let's say hi to Mesa. Raid Mesa for me. Done. Okay. There. We'll have to agree to disagree on this one. That's fair. That's totally fair. Totally valid to be increasingly fond of one Fire Emblem game over the others. I have the same loyalty towards Shadow Dragon. I don't think people do that usually, but Shadow Dragon's good, okay? Okay, Heroes of Light and Shadow is amazing. It's like the best game. Play game 12. Okay, alright, bye.